So it's a lot of shooting and hating and evil going on in the city, all over the city. And it's a force behind that. You know what I'm saying? The evil. You know what I'm saying? The darkness. You know. But they may call the evil some darkness in the way people think or act. And there's some light in what people think or act. Now they didn't change the word. All this evil, the devil, the demons. No, it's that person you living in the dark side of your life.
So when I say I'm a true resident of North Lawndale, born on 16th Street, born at home. 53 years ago now, y'all add that up. So that'll let you know how old I am. I ain't ashamed, God is good. Saturday morning, we have a free breakfast here. You all are invited to come by on a Saturday morning. We eat like IHOP. The only thing is you don't take it out and you can't pay for it. I feed the way I would feed at home, if that was the thing. I would like for y'all to turn to the attention to the gentleman that just walked up behind in the blue shirt. That is Mr. Willie Johnson. He is the Senior Vice President and Assistant Director of the program. He is my strength. He's older than me. He's my big brother. He's my big uncle. He's my big go-to guy when I need to talk to somebody about life itself. Mr. Johnson, they know the history of the madmen from this domino table now.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's where it started at. That's where the madmen started at, from that domino table. But I got history with North Lawndale. I don't like telling my age, but I'm 75. I lived around here since I was 60. I've been in North Lawndale. When I didn't live in this block, I lived in the block before this one. And we just felt the need to do something. See, years ago, I was one of them guys that was running around. You know, this used to be a neighborhood. I was one of the guys that took neighbor out of hood because I was a crook. And I did what crooks do. But as time went on, time goes on, and I got incarcerated a few times. And from doing that, I decided I wanted to do something different. So we formed this program. And I've been with this program ever since. And there's nothing like it. I enjoy what's going on right here. Huh? My greatest saying is, see, we lost the sounds of summer. We lost the sounds. You know, we don't have the sound where kids jumping rope, playing hopscotch, or doing the things that kids normally do. They replaced it with sirens, gunshots. That's what we got now. So I'm here today to try to turn that around because I was the one that helped bring that to this neighborhood. So I feel like it's no more than right for me to be one of the persons to try to, you know, get it out of the neighborhood. But you know, I love doing this. I ain't got to get a dime. My satisfaction comes from seeing these kids being able to do this. So if there's any questions you want to ask about North Lawndale, you can ask me. Because you know, I might have been here when they first started building North Lawndale. I don't know. I've been around a while though.
You can't show good if you don't show the ugly. So growing up in this neighborhood, it's like it was traumatizing in a way because you, as a kid, you would witness a lot of stuff that you had no business seeing. But it also shapes you to the teenager that you're going to be and later the adult that you will be.
He was shot, his friend was killed by the same gun, and another guy was shot. How? And then when I'm talking to the doctors and stuff, it wasn't the bullets, it's the fragments of the bullets. So these are sprayers. Where you get those guns from? In the army. Like, this is crazy. It's like in the army. Go on the front line. Yeah, go to the army. Go fight a war or something. You got stuff like that. That's the problem the parents have now. You can't be afraid of your child.
I think a lot of things about North Lawndale. I have a lot of love for the community, but I think I feel like it's missing a lot of stuff that we need.
So how you gonna protect his sister or his mama? I tell the young guy, don't let nothing happen to your mama. I don't care how big they is. If you gotta pick something up and bust them in they shit, That's your mama. Don't let nothing happen to your mama. They got to be taught that. They got to hear that. You know what I'm saying? And when I see them walking with their mama, and the mamas got more bags than them, I tell them, no, give them a little bit more bags. You know what I'm saying? You got to teach boys how to be men. Don't teach boys stuff. You teach them how to be men.
This isn't violence, right? Like, this is control. What would we call this, Andres? It's controlled aggression.
Fighting or rules.
It's all based on, you know, how many times you touch your opponent, right? How many times you connect with your opponent. And when you think about how much you have to put into defending, how much you have to put into your movement and your strategy, you realize violence is not at all part of the strategy. Violence is not going to solve anything. So violence is not going to make me successful in the ring.
This going to stop a lot of arguments. This right here, these gloves. Throw them the glove. Here, put these on. That way you ain't got to be knuckling up and really, really hurt each other. This going to get your attention. And then you can know, if it gets your attention, respect it. Stand down and respect it.
Have you ever had kids like have beef and then
Yeah,
you get them to fight
that's
it
what I'm
out?
talking about. No.
And after
And
that,
call
it
them.
ends?
They friends. See, once you get into it with somebody, you don't get into it with them no more. You actually respect each other now.
It's like Rocky and Creed.
Yeah, that's what it does.
I knew some people that were in gangs that did a couple things and then they came here and yeah, they changed, stuff happened, but after a while they just had to leave because, well, you know how things go.
It's what they're used to. It's what everybody knows. They know violence, they know gangs, they know emptiness, and so it becomes second nature.
It starts at home. I think like babies having babies, 13 years old, they're having babies, and the grandparents got to help you raise the baby. You're not going to respect her.
It's a lot of generations without education. It's a lot of people with like reckless intentions, but not because they're like malicious, but because who's gonna stop them?
Like, how many places do you feel like a teenager actually has an idea and is respected enough to make that idea happen? Everywhere, like, they're told exactly where to go, how to dress, where you can't go, what you can't do, right? And so, you know, there's only other aspects, the only other ways that you can kind of like, you know, exercise power is in destructive ways. And of course they get, you know, criticized for that.
Truly, not a lot of people know how to throw a simple punch. Just a simple punch, and not a lot of people know how to throw it. It feels great. It feels great because, of course, when you first start, of course, you don't know what to do. But once you start getting the hang of it over and over and you start hitting that same punch, you just feel like, it's like a whip. It feels like a whip. When you throw that too, you just hear like a little psh, and it just sounds amazing. It satisfies you.
Like tonight, you can see a gunshot, violence, everybody coming together to make a march. What is that march doing? What are you saying about the march? After the march, after his death, after you bury that person, what's next?
Well, like I said, I put their obituaries up here, they done passed away. So when they come through here, their spirit come through here, they see that the living is conscious of them and ain't forgot about it. Well, you got evil spirits and you got good spirits. It's gonna always be. They fighting now in the spirit world. Well, I'm just saying, you got people that's evil in life too, yeah. Or in the spirit world, they fighting the war, the evil against the, you know, and it's just like that probably all over the universe.
I think it's the violence that is separating us. I think it's like you can have so much love for something, but how can you continuously love something that keeps breaking your heart? I would say that.
Imagine no violence. The community needs our help. As our equality of life is getting better. Yeah. Me personally, my message would be, I had one earlier. It was like never second guess yourself, or always put trust into your heart. Something like that, you know. Because you don't want to second guess yourself. Like, I always trust that one gut feeling, basically. If someone telling you not to do it, I'd rather you not to do it. Rather than just do it, then there's always going to be a consequence, basically.
I tell people we need each other. You just wasn't taught that. We don't need to separate because they got people ain't even doing family stuff no more. reunions. Ain't nobody showing up. Ain't nobody interested. This society done took that from you. No, hold on to your shit, because your grandmama, and they see you, and they wonder why ain't nobody gathering no more. They don't care how long it be, as long as you do it. They see us, our family members, especially Big Mama, they see us, what we doing. So we got to make them proud by standing firm what was passed on to us, what they taught us, what your mama and daddies and them taught you. We got to stand firm. Don't let nobody take that from you. That's all you got. So, now, if you didn't get that, you ain't got nothing. If you wasn't show love, you don't know what love is about, or if you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else. Remember that. If you don't love or respect yourself, how you gonna respect me if you don't even respect yourself? If you don't love yourself, you can't respect me. It's easy. It's elementary. It ain't nothing hard to figure out. Shit, if you don't like yourself, you can't like me. You can pretend. So, y'all take care, enjoy yourself. It's gonna be a beautiful way. I ain't talking about just the summer, just through life. Stay positive. You're gonna get a lot of that back. And you're gonna keep your glow. They're gonna see the glow in you. You ain't looking like you weak or you need help. You got a glow about yourself. Remember I told you, you don't got nothing to do with color. We need each other. We all we got. God, he gonna get you right. He gonna get you right. So y'all take care, okay? And y'all more than welcome anytime. You got my number.
Are you feeling that way? Yep. I'm feeling this air.